Tak jdeme na další díl. Ale skončili jsme u toho, podíváme se. I tady na mapě máme si promluvit, hele, s Billem Williamsonem, mistrem Pearsonem. Tak co si dáme, hele. Tady to je, podle té fotky je to nějaký přepadení, hele, Old Friends se to jmenuje. Tady to, nějaký lovení, půjdeme za tím Pearsonem asi. Tak jdeme, hele. Wow. Tady je sněh teda. Tak se můžeme podívat, hele, kolik máme. 6,52, minus 6 stupňů. Pěkný. Okay. Tady to je náš kůň, jo. Horse Cargo, hele, teď se podíváme, co má u sebe. Počkej, to jsme my, ne? Horse Cargo, to nemá nic teda. Na sobě. A on jako nemá žádnou pistoli teďko? Co? No, nevidím nic jako. No jdeme sem teda, hele. Tady jak nám to ukazuje to péčko.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second.
Něco najdem, pojď, nějakýho jelena uvolíme.
Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on,
Ale
let's
mám
go.
zminule plný
You can't
kapsy
go
jídla,
out.
hele.
Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here,
Ale mám i
you
já
take
luk.
this.
Jo,
I
nech ho
can't use
sem.
it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's head out.
Tak jdem hledat jeleny, tyjo, nebo co tam chcete ulovit, lišky.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Tak co tady bude, co?
See some of the ground uncovered here. Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh, stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Jo, soráč, já jsem do tebe narazil. Počkej, to tady jako něco vidíš, to...
There's deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not?
Jo, tady něco je vyšlapanýho.
We'll track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around.
Jsem si ho nechal na tom, na koni, no. Tak, ukaž. Počkej. Tady máme weapons. Jo, tohle jsou ty. Ale my chceme luk. Tady, hele. Vezmeme ho.
Come on. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
Tak jdeme na to, hele. Koukej na profika, jo.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe
Okay, jo,
not.
tady.
Focus.
Jo, takhle může se soustředit, jo. Hoho.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
No, to jde tady dobře vidět. Tak kde pak si? Počkej. Tamhle jsou ty, já jsem je ztratil. No to jdou ty stopy. Haha, tady jsou zase. Tak co? Tudy. Už ho vidím, tamhle tady. Už ho vidím.
Wait, look.
Okay.
There they are. Are you ready with that bow?
Počkej na takovou dálku, jako.
Neck or head. Quick and clean. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Quick, before they move. Nice.
No to si děláš prdel, ty. Na takovou dálku. Kde máš dalšího? Počkej. Můžu se podívat? Počkej, ani s ním neuděláš, jo? Tady ještě někde nějaký, ale tady jsou nějaký stopy. Dobře, tak se podíváme dál ještě, hele. A tamhle už ho vidím. Hahaha. Já se naběhnu tudy. A to nevím, jestli na takovouhle dálku dáš teda, kámo. Faj! Ha! What? Hej. Mi zdrhl. Ne. Ježišmarja. Jsi tady svezl, tyjo. A jak se skáče, sakra. Ježíš, tady se trápí chudák, ale. Tak co tam máme? Ok, jdeme na toho. Pogo, to je frajer. Ty přivoláme koně. Ty jo, ale to je dobrý to. Ta hra je fakt dobrá, jako taký detaily, ty, tady ta krev. Tady ta krev ve sněhu, ty jo. Blbě ho trefíš, on se tam trápí na zemi, ty musíš ho dokončit, tak ho vemeš, ty jo. Přivolám koně. Ale už jede, má ani písko. Tak naložíme. Tak. Počkej. No, jak se nasedá, sakra.
Okay, boy.
Tak. Jdem za ním.
Yep.
Tady bychom to mohli přebrodit. Ježišmarja, počkej. Jak by tam nejde zatočit?
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back.
Yep.
Proč nejde, ty?
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
Yeah, it's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right.
Tady zůstaly ty stopy, kudy jsme jeli, jo.
What that? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
Watch out.
Co
Bear
tam
up
je?
ahead. Let's see if we can
Medvěd.
find another way around.
A jo, stojí tam to. Okay.
Must be real hungry. Stay well back.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Vyberal, ne? To je tamhle jde.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Yeah!
Jo, já mám úplně to.
Go easy, boy.
Jo, aha.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me.
Koník se ho bál, tyjo.
How
To
long you been with us
poplácal.
now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on.
Jo, takhle už
Come on now.
You want me to move on?
No, no, not at all. I just
Počkej.
know you could run it alone, no problem.
No, takhle, když máš
for a long
tohle,
time. I'm done with
tak
it.
on udělá tohle.
Always wondering if someone's gonna
Ah,
kill you in
stay.
your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. Taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys! Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only
Co
showed
je
you a little.
zasněžený ten jelen. ty.
Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Ale kámo, podívej, co tady máš, ale. Jsi říkal, že máte hlad, ne?
Just drop it down in here.
To
What a
máš.
surprise. find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Why, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
We'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
Tak jdem ho
You
skinovat,
skinned
jo,
that one,
jdem ho
didn't
sundat
you?
z kůže.
Dumped on the floor there.
Okay. Tyhle, to je prostě plný detailů ta hra.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty
To je
much
frajerovat,
any
no to
town.
měl rychle.
If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Tak co tu máme dál, máme tam, hele. Takhle. Jo, tady. Můžu lovit jelé, no. Tady máme další misi. Počkej, ale tady se ještě podíváme. Jsem se chtěl podívat jenom na mapu, kam jsme až dojeli. Jo, my jsme byli někde tady, dole. A jo. Dobře, hele. Tady máme... tohleto. Co my se tady dozvíme, Arthur? Jo, to jsou o našem hrdinovi, hele, nějaké informace, statistiky. Wait. Aha. Jo, takhle, když budeš jíst, jako... Aha. Statistiky. Co tady máme? Jo, to je jenom... Život takhle, stamina. Vždycky nás to dostane sem. Tak. Tady o koni. Tady toho je. Pak tady máme co ještě? Tady máme... Hele, o příběhu nějaké informace. Jestli se to dá uložit. To nic. Pak tady máme progres. Hele, příběh 2%. Tady kapitola 1, která teď probíhá. Když ji zmáčkne, jak se můžeme podívat. Tak, pak tady máme Nějaký věci, co se dají plnit, jo. Objevování zvířat, jo. Věcí. Rybaření, jo, nějaký ryby. Gengy. Rostliny. Koně. Aha. Tady jsou pistole, nebo zbraně. Cigaretové karty, jo. To jsou samý sbírky. Challenges ale nějaký. Ještě loklí. Tady je to kompletní. Kompletní dokončení hry. Dobrý, no, tak tady máme takové info. Tak. Tady ten díl končíme asi, ulovili jsme si hele, nějaký jídlo a dalším dílem budeme pokračovat další misi. Co tady máme za úkol. Tak čau.